Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 59 and let's play Final Fantasy VI Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, my next destination, I think we're gonna go to that island on the northeast. I was planning to go there at a later time, but I updated on my Twitter like some time ago that I decided to go here now. This is where we get another secret ally. So let's take care of that while we're here. As for my party, I'm going to go with Celeste, Realm, Sabin, and Mog. Because I can. And make sure everybody's in the back row. And this is the equipment I got, of course. Nothing new for Celeste. Realm finally got that cat ear hood on. And Sabin, of course, got the Tiger Fang, the Aegis Shield, and Mog had the same equipment he had on before. Basically, you're supposed to have an encounter here on this island. Don't worry, this is good. This is what you want. Now we gotta take on a Zone Eater. Well, technically, you're supposed to let it swallow you whole. But I might as well take it on at least once. You know, just to get it in the bestiary. And I don't think Mog's coming back down. He's trapped in Purgatory Heaven. Okay, so now let's try this again, only this time do absolutely nothing. In other words, it'll eventually try to swallow you whole. Make sure it does that to every single party member. I know this is a very weird and unorthodox way to deal with this enemy, but believe it or not, this enemy has a dungeon inside of him. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait and wait and wait, or just do what I'm going to do and use haste on the Zone Eater. That way I will not have to wait as long. I still have to wait, but at least cut it in half. Of course, you still have to deal with gravity, but heal that once you get inside the dungeon. I will admit, it is very easy to get concerned after he does inhale, because you actually see, like, the dialogue munch, 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 as if it's chewing you. But surprisingly, you take no damage when you're inhaled. So in other words, he just swallows you rather than chews you. My dog was kind of like that too. He barely chewed his food and just would swallow it. It's sad that she's dead, though. It's been almost a year. Great. So now we're in this place, Zone Eater's Belly. Come to think of it, I forgot to put my Espers on. Okay, Realm is close to leveling up, and well, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we'll put Valgarmonda on you. Mog is okay with Bismarck. Who's closer, Sabin or Celeste? Celeste is. So I will put Zona Seeker on you. Sabin, in the meantime, you can probably learn a new spell. Why don't I put... let's see... Leviathan on you for now. I'd rather focus on his magic rather than his strength. Until Phantom Rush gets to like max power, then I can start focusing on strength. In the meantime, let's deal with this place. Don't bother going down there, that's just a dead end. Okay, now we're gonna have our first enemy encounter. And here they are, Amdusias and Coverts. The unfortunate thing about the Covert is it's just like the Ninja. The only difference is it's not weak against Thunder as the Ninja was. In other words, you could have a much more difficult time dealing with them. And yes, they throw their weapons. So watch yourself. You could probably just like cast Berserk on it if you want to deal with it. Or Sloga and stop, things like that. But either way, you should be just fine with what you got. As for Booty Shake, I think that confuses you. But thanks to ribbons, I should be alright. Since I don't have enough ribbons for everyone, the rest will just get amulets. Why amulets? Well, let's put it this way. Some of the enemies here can turn you into zombies. That's what you gotta watch out for. That is why you should never equip anything but a Thunder Shield or Aegis Shield or what have you. Because you gotta be dealing with Water Scrolls, and then you gotta deal with Wind Slash, and well, it's not very good. There. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at their weaknesses, if they got any. Nah, I'm not gonna bother to use Kiraga. Realm's magic is already pretty high. Okay, I got 71% of the monsters faced so far. That's quite a high number. And yeah, Zone Eater counts. Alright, coverts, you can steal pinwheels and shurikens, are weak against holy. Should've thought of that. And these are weak against poison. Of course, they're humanoids. Okay, this is the part that can really annoy you. You see those green little pricks over there? You run into them, they will knock you off. But I'm actually going to do this on purpose. To get to these treasures. And we get a high ether. That's alright, I guess. And we get a red jacket. Very good piece of equipment for Sabin and Edgar. I think those are the only two that can equip it, though. Let me take a look at his stats. Alright, red jacket, where is it? Did I just lose... Ah, there it is. Okay, only Edgar and Sabin can equip it, and they can negate fire. Good stat boost, too. As a matter of fact, I will put it on. Look at that! Looks fancy on quite a prince. Well, technically he was supposed to be a king, but he didn't want to rule as one. I'll call him a prince, why not? Up, here are some new enemies, Kamui and Wartpuck. Wartpuck is weak against fire, Kamui is weak against thunder. Keep that in mind. Alright, so let's do some damage. As for Kamui, that is the enemy that can use zombie on you. That's what you have to be wary of. In fact, it can cast like zombie attacks quite frequently in a single turn. And apparently that was its death counter bio. I feel sorry for Mog. Every time he jumps, the battle ends. And then he's just nowhere to be found. I mean, he still gets the experience though, because he was in the battle. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. Get it? There we go. Ah, Genji armor. Ooh, nice. Should I put it on? Oh, he can't wear it. Keep the Gaia gear on, I guess. Nope. Nope. Wait. Now! This is why I brought Mog with me. In case I keep screwing up, I'll just put the Malulu's charm on, take it back off, and there we go. And sadly, you have to wait for an opening, and it's quite random. I wish I could say this is the very last time you'll deal with them, but it isn't. In fact, you deal with them again in the GBA exclusive dungeon. Ah, fake mustache. This is what you use for Realm to use Control instead of Sketch. This relic can really come in handy if you don't like Sketch. Remember, if you played Final Fantasy V and used the Beastmaster ability, you'll know what Control is all about. It basically functions exactly like that. You take control of an enemy, have it use its own attacks against them. You could probably use it to learn some newer techniques for Strago, if you want. Or pretty much pair it up with Locke and get yourself plenty good chances for stealing. That's what Control is for. Okay, this part is extremely dangerous. In fact, so dangerous, well, let's just face it, you will get killed if you're careless. You have to wait for the ceiling to rise, who's Evercloak, and then it will fall. You basically have to survey the area, find which is an opening that will not get you killed, and hope for the best. I think here's a good spot. but... like right here. See? I'm safe! Get the pinwheel, and then leave! There we go. I wasn't all worried. Okay. Seems some kind of jumping puzzle. I can deal with that. I'll press the switch. There. What's over this way? Treasure! Ooh, Thunder Shield. I like that. Thunder Shields are good. Like I said before, they don't have an elemental weakness like the Flame Shield and the Ice Shield. In other words, they're quite quintessential. Especially against wind enemies. Hey, Gogo, what's up? I remember you from Final Fantasy V. A man shrouded in strange clothing. Or perhaps a woman? Perhaps not even human at all. Yep, this is Gogo, the Mime. I am Gogo, master of mimicry. It has been a long, long time since anyone visited me here. Well, duh, you were swallowed up in a beast. I don't think anyone's gonna get as far as the crushing ceiling. I have been idle for too many years. Perhaps I had to mimic you. Tell me, what are you doing here? I see. So you seek to save the world. Then I guess that means that I shall save the world as well. Lead on! I will copy your every move. That sounds creepy at best. Now the thing about Gogo is he's exactly like Umaro and cannot equip Espers to learn magic. However, a Gogo can actually get the magic you've already learned and pass it on to himself. He's only equipped with Mimic, though, as one of his actions. But if you go over to Gogo, and I'll explain that later, you can actually give him many different commands. Hang on, there's one more enemy I can run into, and I'll let you know what happens when I face it. Actually, on the contrary to what I just said, there was actually two enemies that I missed in Zone Eater's Belly. This one is a shambling corpse, not that great, and it's undead. A raise spell will easily take care of it. This one I was looking for, the Belzephon. 1 in 16 chance of running into this woman, or guy, or it. But anyways, it's weak against fire, and it can absorb ice, poison, earth, lightning, wind, and water. The reason I look for that beast is because of its rage. It can absorb 6 different elements, and Gao can use Blizzaga every chance he got if he used this rage. Very handy defensively and powerful offensively, unless the enemy is strong against ice. Alright, as for Gogo, can't go into his abilities, unfortunately. You can probably take a look at his status, though. Here, he has it a bit differently. He only has Mimic, his equipment sucks. You just press select, you can get rid of... no, you can't get rid of Mimic. You can give him attack, items, magic, steal. In other words, I have somebody that can steal if I never got luck. Right now, he's not equipped with any sword that can use Bushido. He can use Throw, Tools, Blitz, Runic. Pretty much any command you have. In fact, you can have him with Steel, Blitz, Lore, what have you. He won't even need to use items. Very, very convenient. Even though you cannot boost his stats, he's very quintessential for many uses. Let's say you're taking out a beast and you want to use Phantom Rush multiple times, bring Gogo with ya! At least he has that going for him. So there you go. Okay, I think I'm done explaining Gogo for now. First, let's take care of some matters in the Coliseum. In fact, I can probably take care of a couple things. So let me bring Cyan. Bring Sabin. I don't think it matters who else I bring. Oh, hell, I'll bring Celeste for all I care. Even though she's terrible at this. The only reason I brought Cyan is for Zentetsuken and Master Scroll. Kind of think that Setzer would be an alright choice too if you give him the Master Scroll and Genji Glove. That's entirely up to you. Alright, let's head back to the Coliseum and get a couple things that are special. Okay, let's see. What would be a good idea, of course? Does he have the right stuff on? No, he doesn't. Doesn't have any stuff on. Okay, Master Scroll, of course. And let's see, what would be good? Probably the Black Belt. Let's give him his best equipment. No, that's right, no Aegis shields, because I don't have any. Red cap, and I think that's going to be it. Alright, let's get him fully healed. He's going to help me out for this. Now, granted, I'm not done in the Coliseum after this. This is just a little extra. Okay, is he in the back rows? He should be... Yep, he is now. Alright, let's bet on some stuff. With pleasure. Alright, what would be a good thing to bet on first? I think I'll go with one of these Falcon swords. I don't use them, so what's the point of having them? I get a flame shield as a result, and I have to take on an outsider, unfortunately. So bring it on. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to, well, do that. There, I got myself a free flame shield. Pretty handy, huh? Okay, let's save so I don't have to do that again. There we go. Let's see what Sabin has equipped. Let's see, I think I should give you the ice shield. It'll come in handy for you, I think. Will it? Yeah, I think it will. Let me save again. Let's get something real special, like another Thunder Shield. And besides, if I fail, then I can just reload the save. What I want to do is bet on a gauntlet. I mean, I don't use these things anymore, so what's the point of having them? Secure the gauntlet. Now we gotta take on a Vector Chimera. Apparently they have counterattacks that are very devastating. Maybe this was a bad idea to bring in Sabin for this. Cyan could have been a better choice. Aqua Breath. Okay, bad idea, bad idea. Let me redo that. Okay, I figured out what I did wrong when I tried to get a Thunder Shield. Sabin had the Ice Shield on, which is obviously not a good idea. This time I put a Thunder Shield on him. So we're gonna try this again. Sadly, you cannot buy gauntlets. If you could, then I would have like had multiple uses. Wait, where are the gauntlets to again? Ah, there they are. Okay, round 2. This time be a little more cautious. See? Problem solved. The ice shield was just screwing me over. There, I should take no damage. As long as I keep this up, I should be able to win. In fact, barring any physical attacks, I'll be taking no damage. Vector Chimeras, however, you deal with in Kefka's Tower. So of course they're going to be powerful. Thunderspell? Really? Just give it a little bit of time and patience and you'll be fine. You can actually bet a Genji Glove too to get a Thunder Shield. In fact, that may not be such a bad idea either. You have to take on a Yojimbo as a result, though. Chakra? That's not a good idea. Thank God Sabin doesn't have Soul Spiral yet, otherwise he would have killed himself if he used it. Just a little bit of timing and patience. I put him in the back row to make sure he stays alive. Though I think Gigavolt could have remedied that. Therefore, I'm gonna have to wait. Chakra again?! Okay, you're getting to Celeste level stupidity in the Coliseum, Sabin. I'm not impressed. Man, at this rate, Vector Chimera is gonna have no MP left. Come on already. I could use another Gigavolt. Not Blaze. Well, actually Blaze... No, it just nullifies it. Right. That's the power of the red jacket, friend. And I put the Zephyr Cloak on, too. Yay! Got myself another Thunder Shield! Yay! Alright, what else can I do? Let me get you fully healed, Sabin. So I might use you for another one. Let me save again, just to be sure. I don't want to do that again. It's pretty much my safeguard. Okay, I think one more battle, and then I'll just call it a day. This time I want to bet on something else. Let's see, what would be good to bet on? Nutkinsu would be a good idea. I think I'll bring in Cyan. He can handle this. Landslide. I'm in no way. Should I worry? Ugh. Oblivion! Yeah, that's how it's done. Yeah, we got ourselves a Genji armor. How about that? Okay, I think now I'm going to stop the video. In the next part, I'll plan my next move. Goodbye, everyone.